Hi, the movie's recapped here. Before start to the video, if you are new here then subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to press the bell icon. So let's start with the video. In this movie, May Holland, Emma Watson, who was working as an intern at a call center, was able to land a customer support position at The Circle, a tech and social media company, thanks to her friend Annie. Mercer, May's longtime friend who is played by Eller Coltrane, is not as encouraging. May accepts the position in the hopes that she will be able to provide for her parents, particularly for her father who has multiple sclerosis. Sea Change is presented by CEO Eamon Bailey, Tom Hanks, who does so during a meeting of the company. Sea Change makes use of small cameras that can be positioned anywhere to provide real-time video of a high quality. May achieves rapid advancement within the circle, during which time she embraces social networking and comes into contact with Ty Lafitte, John Boyega, an employee who exhibits suspicion toward other, more enthusiastic workers. Congresswoman Olivia Santos, Judy Reyes, who has agreed to open her daily workings to the public through Sea Change, is introduced by the Circle's Chief Operating Officer, Tom Stenton, Patton Oswalt, during a rally held by an outdoor company that focuses on the importance of accountability in politics. The rally is hosted by the Circle. After that, Ty takes May to the location, where the cloud server is that is going to be used to store all of the information that has been gathered by Sea Change. When May learns that Ty is the person responsible for creating TrueU, the social network used by the Circle, she feels ashamed because she had not previously recognized him. He explains to her that he is unable to keep control of TrueU anymore and that the way it is being used now is not what he had in mind. After some time has passed, May's mother reveals to her daughter a photograph of a chandelier that Mercer fashioned out of deer antlers. She takes a picture of it and then uploads it to her Circle profile. People have accused Mercer of being the one who killed the deer after seeing the image, which has brought him a significant amount of unwanted attention. At their place of employment, Mercer confronts her and tells her to leave him alone. May, upset by Mercer's response, decides to go kayaking at night. However, the rough waters cause her kayak to capsize, and she needs to be rescued by the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard was made aware of the emergency by Sea Change cameras, which recorded her acquiring the kayak and capsize it. May is inspired to become the first circler to go completely transparent, which involves wearing a small camera and exposing her life to the world 24 hours a day. Eamon introduces May to the crowd at the subsequent meeting, and they discuss her experience of the rescue. May is moved by the experience, and she decides to become the first circler to go completely transparent. However, because of this, her relationships with both her parents and Annie have suffered as a result. This is because she inadvertently reveals private details about their lives to the camera, which causes them to withdraw their affection from her.
Eamon makes the announcement during a board meeting that voting through Circle accounts has support from nearly all of the 50 states. May takes it a step further and suggests that in order to vote, every citizen should be required to have a Circle account. Annie is upset by the suggestion, but Eamon and Tom are on board with it. May announces at the next company-wide meeting that the Circle has developed a program to locate wanted criminals in the same amount of time and claims that the Circle believes it can locate anyone on the planet in less than 20 minutes. Within the first 10 minutes of the program, an escaped child murderer is located, which causes the circlers in the audience to spontaneously break out into applause. May makes the argument that transparency can be a positive force by pointing to the fact that the test was successful. Someone suggests Mercer after May explains that the program can find anyone and not just wanted criminals who have been reported missing. Tom is successful in convincing May to proceed with the search for Mercer even though May is initially hesitant to use the program. Mercer is found rather quickly hiding out in a remote cabin. He runs away in a car after being startled by Circle users who have descended upon his house. However, en route, one of the Circle users places a small camera on the window of his car without his knowledge or consent. They pursue him using a vehicle and an unmanned aerial vehicle, which ultimately results in Mercer losing control of his vehicle and falling to his death from a bridge, much to May's horror. A few days later, May calls Annie, who has since left the circle and moved back to Scotland, both of which have contributed to an improvement in her health. May, on the other hand, discovers that her connections with other people help her deal with the loss of Mercer. May chooses to ignore the pleadings of her parents and go back to the circle. May makes a phone call to Ty to ask for a favor, and during their conversation, Ty shares something that he has learned. May will discuss the benefits of connection to her recovery at the next meeting open to the entire company. She has a conversation with Eamon, invites Tom onto the stage, and then she invites both Eamon and Tom to be completely transparent. She explains that Ty has located all of their email accounts and made them visible to the public because no one should be exempt from having their emails hacked. Before Tom leaves the stage, Eamon and Tom, who are visibly upset, make an effort to save face. Her superiors turned off the power to her presentation, which resulted in the stage going dark. However, the audience turned on their mobile devices, which illuminated May, who continued to advocate for transparency. She eventually goes back to kayaking without being bothered by the drones that are following her.
Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like the video and also share with your valuable friends. Thanks, bye bye, love you guys, see you in next video.